4.6. The verse is Savai Pumshan Paro Dharma Yatho Bhaktir Adokshaje Ahaituki Aprahita Yayatma Suprasidati. So, our dharma of the humanity is that we have to do the loving devotional service onto the Supreme Lord. So, that devotional service should not be motivated or interrupted or uninterrupted to completely satisfy ourselves. Our duty is to satisfy Krishna. So, when we do this duty, we will also have peace and Krishna will also be happy with our services. For example, in our working environment, so we work 8 hours to impress our boss, right? So to get monthly salary only, we have to impress a boss. A very existence is because of the Supreme Lord. It means we have to satisfy the Supreme Lord too. So that's when it starts. Suprasiditi. When we do this in the action of doing satisfaction towards Krishna, the soul will be completely satisfied. But if the soul is trying to enjoy different from Krishna, it is just irritated, frustrated. For example, in my case, sometimes I'll do a lot of shopping. Then while doing the shopping, I feel, it's very nice. I'm buying this, buying that. But at that time, this shopping is satisfaction. But when the money is wasted, I feel like it's wasted. It's wasted. We have invested a lot of time. We have invested a lot of resources. But if the same way, if we donate towards Krishna's cause, we'll get a lot of bliss. Right? That is an example of a peace. Also, in the purports in different classes, I got different examples wherein when Krishna is satisfied, the amsas of Krishna also satisfied. They've given about a tree. So, a tree will be nourished when we water the roots, right? So, if the nourishment, the roots will absorb the water and it will give the strength to the twigs, branches, and then thereby the leaves will be very green. If the leaves think, why is this? I have to be here to give beauty to the plant or the tree. I'm not getting water directly. If it thinks and if it falls in a lake full of water, how long it will survive? Will it be beautiful? So it will lose its existence. So similarly, our enjoyment lies in the Supreme Lord. We enjoy and then we'll be satisfied. So in order to do that, this is not very easy because we have to first understand what is our position. We have to understand our position is the servant of Krishna. Then when we understand that we are the servant and the child of Krishna, there'll be a bond of love. With that love, devotees will always be blissful and enjoy. So the devotees, if they think that in doing this, I wanted to be famous, or then will be bewildered. Instead, if we make Krishna famous, if we invite more people, if we give more peace to the conditioned souls, then Krishna will be satisfied. This is one example which I got through. The other example also, and in order to be into this path, so we have to, whatever the resources we have to first offer to Krishna. For example, the prasadam, right? Krishna is giving the rains and grains. If we eat without offering to Krishna, Bhagavad Gita 3.9 says that we are a thief. Because we are using the resources and we are snatching from him and we are not giving, offering as a prasad, bhoga to Krishna and offer. So the sloka will be Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaya hi tairdattan apradebhyo yo bhunkte stena yeva saham. Bhunkte, who eats without offering, stena is the thief. In charge of the translation, in charge of various necessities of life, the demigods being satisfied by the performance of yajna, sacrifice, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering to demigods in return is certainly a thief. So our satisfaction lies in the satisfaction of Krishna. That is what is mentioned here in the verse. Bhoktaram yajnatapasam. So I am the enjoyer of all the yajnas and tapas. So an ordinary condition being may think, what is this? Krishna is doing a dictatorship. He's saying, I'm only the enjoyer. But this is but does it does not mean that Krishna is making us to be deprived of enjoyment. He's so merciful that he wanted us to be very happy instead of being frustrated. So that's why he's telling us again and again that I am the enjoyer, the bhokta. Um, and we have like we for the festivals and everything, we dress up nicely. We all put ornaments, jewelries, all these things. When we put all these things, we'll look beautiful, right? So, and that also to please Krishna will do. Instead of keeping ourselves the ornaments, we stand in front of the mirror and keep on the mirror, the tilak to the mirror, the jewelries on the mirror. Will we look beautiful? No. So we are like that only. Without giving to Krishna, without serving Krishna, we are trying to enjoy means we are out of Krishna. It will give frustration. So that's why Krishna is again and again telling this fact. Uh, our body will get nourishment only when we feed our stomach. It is not that why you are feeding the stomach only. The leg is doing its work, the hand is doing its work, but we put food on this, it can't accept it. You have to eat through the mouth and it goes into the stomach. When the stomach is filled, the body is nourished. That's why Krishna is keeping here again, Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam. So with this, we must be, we should be convinced with this fact that if we enjoy being separate from Krishna, there's no enjoyment. There is only suffering. This is also mentioned in the third chapter